What should I sell online? That is the most common questions I get from entrepreneurs is when they're getting started is they don't know what to sell online, and not being clear about your offer or your program or your package or your product can be holding you back from doing your marketing and being in action. And it's really the first thing you need to get clear about to write irresistible copy for your website, because if you don't know what you're writing about, you can't find those irresistible words. So I created this video to help you get clear on what you should start selling online. And we're going to talk about my 3 hottest tips to plan your irresistible online offer. So the first tip to plan your irresistible online offer is start with a virtual group program. So you might be thinking that you can't serve clients unless you work with them one-on-one, and that's a myth. Okay, I used to think that, and a lot of people think that, and then you realize the value that you can offer in a group format. So I'm going to tell you a bit about why people buy group programs and why they're so valuable. These are the top 5 reasons that you're going to keep in mind when you're planning a group program so that you can market it in the most effective way. So the first one is people want a clear, easy system to follow for the quickest results. So one of the things that I noticed when I transitioned from private coaching to group coaching was that when I started teaching classes and teleseminars, my system got so much more clear. I actually was sort of just meeting the client where they were at in each session and customizing and giving them what they wanted, but I hadn't crystallized my information into a system. And I did that when I started teaching a class. And all of a sudden, it became so much quicker and easier to give my clients the information they needed and to help them make that transformation. It really raised the value of what I was teaching by transitioning to a group. Okay? So the second reason is that people want answers to their questions. They want that solution from you, and you can do that in a group. And this is one of the benefits of a group instead of doing an information product, is that people can get on the phone and ask you questions. There's that support there, and there's that interactive quality to the group coaching. The third reason is people want community. They want to know that they're not alone, and they want to meet other people like them who are on the same path. And you can provide that value in a group. That is so much more than they can get from having a one-on-one private coaching session with you. There's a lot of momentum and inspiration and resources and networking that can happen in a community that just doubles the value of what you have to offer. And then the fourth reason is that people want accountability. They want to be held accountable so that they get things done, they reach their goals. And it's really hard to do that alone. There's actually a lot more accountability in groups because they see other examples of people being in action and getting things done. So I found that to be incredibly effective. And then the fifth reason is people want a great solution for the best value. And if you think about it, they're going to have to pay you top dollar to work with you one-on-one to get the exact same information that you say over and over and over again that you could be teaching in a group. So the thing about a group is it's way more cost effective, and people can get so much more for their investment because they're learning it in a group setting. And so I highly recommend that. I only do a very small amount of private coaching in my business these days, and it's never to teach the same information that I teach in my group because I want people to get that value, and I don't want them to pay me 10 times more to have me tell it to them one-on-one when they can get it in my classes. Okay, so those are the main 5 reasons. It's huge value to offer a group. I recommend starting with a 4 to 6 week program. It's short, it's sweet, get people started, give them a solution that they want the most. Okay, you don't have to solve their entire life's problems. Start with the one specific solution that they are craving. Okay, and I also have found that designing a group program is not about packing in as much as you can get in there. Less is really more. I call it your simple, irresistible solution, your SIS. Find that one thing that they really want and give it to them and get them results fast. Get them results as fast as you can. 4 to 6 weeks is a great length to start with. If you want, you can shorten that and do a virtual retreat in 2 days and have 2 to 3 meetings each day for 2 to 3 days, and that would be like a virtual weekend retreat. That can be a great format as well. Shorter is definitely better when it comes to creating a program that people can say yes to easily and get started with. So it's a great way to build that relationship. So get started designing your virtual group program and solve that one major problem that people have. We actually help you how to figure out how to do that and how to find that problem that people are wanting solved the most for your first group program. We help you how to discover that in my Irresistible website sales system, and then create that hot seller in the right words and the right headline. And then what you're going to need after you design your group program, the first thing you're going to need to get people in it is a hot headline. And that's what we teach you how to do on my upcoming teleseminar, Irresistible Headlines That Sell. If you haven't saved your spot yet for that call, you want to do so now at irresistibleheadlinesthatsell.com. Go ahead and check out that page and reserve your spot for this call. It is complimentary, and it's one of my most popular teleseminars that I've ever done. You'll want to make sure you mark that on your calendar and come live, because you're going to learn how to write hot headlines, and you're going to come away with a hot headline to put up online and start using to attract clients. And make sure that you show up live to this call. People have been raving about it every time I do it. I don't do it very often, but when I do, people just absolutely love it, and the people who get the most value are those who make the time to show up. So I'll look forward to hearing you on the call, and I'll be sharing a lot more about hot headlines very soon. The second hot tip for planning your irresistible online offer is you can record your group program and turn it into your first information product. So an information product is something that you can sell anytime. It doesn't have to be when that group is running, which is really great for you because you can have that cash flow coming in online every single day of the month or any month of the year. The thing about the information product is you don't want to spend a lot of time and a lot of money producing it before you know that you're creating the right product and that you're on the right track. So I recommend you do the group program first, and you figure out what's the right program to offer and what's the right thing to sell first, and get that feedback. It is a lot less expensive to produce a group program, and you can do all of your production by just hosting teleseminars. And then you get recordings of those teleseminars and turn them into your first information product. You just pair the recordings with your workbooks, your handouts, the transcripts of the calls, and there you go, and you're all done. So you don't have to spend any extra time in the studio or unfortunately waste a lot of expensive production time doing a product before you know that it can sell. So this is actually the best way to do it. It gives you market research, which is invaluable, and market research tells you, do people want to buy this, and are you headed in the right direction? The third hot tip to design your irresistible offer is to offer a private program. So one thing you might be stumbling on right now is, what should you put in your group program? And how to structure your information in your head so that you can offer it to people. And one of the best ways to figure that out is through practice. Do it with one-on-one clients in a private program, and then look for the patterns. Look for what works well. Really notice, what do you say to people over and over and over again in your one-on-one coaching sessions? And that's the material that you want to put in your group program. So here's the thing, is to offer private programs, you need to stop selling your sessions one by one. Part of growing your business to six figures is saying yes to what you want and saying no to what you don't want. And what you don't want anymore are one-off clients or short-term clients that aren't that committed. You want committed clients who are willing to do what it takes to get the results and work with you throughout the process. And that is involved in a program or a package of sessions. So I recommend starting with a package of 4 to 6 sessions. It will include a program. And you don't need to have your teleseminar scripts written, or you don't need to have a lot of preparation done when you deliver your program in a one-on-one setting. It's a lot more customizable, and you can figure it out as you go while you're delivering great value. You just need to have a structure that's designed to get results. You have 4 to 6 sessions. You can package in some handouts, some checklists, some other resources in there, and you have a program. And the perceived value of a program is much higher than it would be to just say, oh, I charge this much per hour, or you can have one session here or one session there. So it really helps you attract much more committed clients. It helps you get started, it helps you get clear, helps you see those patterns, and then eventually you will start to realize and get clear on, how are those 4 to 6 sessions that you do with a client going to become the 4 to 6 teleseminars that you teach in your group program when you're ready to make that step. So in my Irresistible website sales system, that's my virtual program that I teach, we show you how to attract the perfect clients for your private programs, for your services in your business. And one of the most important pieces of your website is your headline. That's that first critical message to make sure it's really, really hot so you can get the right people into your programs and attract those perfect clients for you. So I don't want you to miss my upcoming teleseminar. It's called Irresistible Headlines That Sell. When you sign up online at irresistibleheadlinesthatsell.com, you'll get a confirmation email with all the details of the dates and times. Be sure to plug those into your calendar right away. You're going to want to show up to this teleseminar live. I get raving reviews about this call. I don't do it very often, but when I do, it is definitely my most popular teleseminar ever. You're going to learn how to write hot headlines. You're going to come away with hot headlines written that you can put up online and start attracting clients with. But you do want to show up live to be able to focus and get the best results from learning this content that I'm going to share with you on Irresistible Headlines That Sell. So I'll hear you on the call very soon, and until then, have a beautiful day.